Hey, in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the differences between the Toniebox 1 versus the Toniebox 2 if you're trying to decide, like me, which one to purchase. Okay, so when you put them side by side, you can just kind of notice a little difference with the appearance. The one has a sharper edge and the second one has a round edge. They say that this one is geared more for ages 1 and up, and this one's geared for ages 3 and up. I don't really understand that, other than maybe they say this is a little bit safer because it's curved edges, but honestly, I feel like you could still give this to a 1-year-old and they would be just fine. Okay, another difference I wanted to mention is the Toniebox 1 has a headphone station right here that you can put a headphone in. The Toniebox 2 is Bluetooth, so you just got to make sure you have the correct Bluetooth headphones, and that's how that one works. There is no headphone jack. Another pretty big difference is the first Toniebox it charges from underneath right here. You set it on a charging dock that it will come with. The Toniebox 2 does not have a charging dock right there. The charging station is on the side and it is a USB-C. It will come with one that is about this long, so you want to probably purchase one that is longer because that's kind of annoying how short it is. But I think the Toniebox 2 wins that area because everybody has USB-Cs on hand. It's harder to find a Toniebox charger. It does come with one, but then you have to make sure that's always with you when it runs out of battery. As far as storage goes, the first one has 8 gigabytes and this one has 32, so a lot more storage. If you have the second one, your child has a larger Tonie collection, the extra storage gives you more room to grow. So both Tonies turn on by sitting a Tonie on the top of it. I can't do that because I don't want to violate any copyright issues with the music, but if you set a Tonie on the top, it will turn it on. But there's something that is different about the new one. The Toniebox 2 has a ring light at the top, so you can see this little light right here. It will actually light up when it's on, so I'll turn it on. You can hold it for 4 seconds, but do you see how there's a light up there that will turn it on? Well, this one does not light up. Well, it does light up, just this little box right here. So we'll turn this one on too. See that? So, difference right there. One thing I like about the Toniebox 2 is it has some new features on it. It has an alarm clock. Basically, you can set it up in the app. You can program it to, if your child is listening to a Toniebox, that it will slowly fade away and turn off depending on the time that you pick, in 5 minutes, 30 minutes. So that is a feature that you can do on this one through the app that you cannot do on the first one. You also can do an alarm clock, so you can get on the app and click a time for it to chime up and play, so it works as an alarm clock and a bedtime soother too, where the first one does not have that feature. Okay, I wanted to go over the Toniebox 2. You can check on the app the percentage of the battery life, and on the Toniebox 1, you cannot check on the app to see the battery life, but this little box up here will change colors. Green means it's fully charged. Orange, I believe, means it's about mid-charged, and red means it's going to die soon. So you can tell by the color at top, but you're not able to get on the app and check the exact percentage of what you have of the battery left. Whereas the second one, you can see the exact percentage on the app. So I just want to show you the app. So when you have the app open, see how it shows the battery life right here? Also shows the volume, so I'm going to turn it all the way up. And then here's the sleep light setup. So if I wanted to do the sleep option I was telling you about, I can select a time, and that is only with the Tonie 2. And then, yeah, so this feature is kind of nice because you can see the battery right there, and then you can do that sleep or the alarm setup, which is kind of cool. Something cool about the second one is it does have certain games that you can buy. They have a little card that you can post or lay down at the top right here. I don't own one, unfortunately, and then a little red dial that you put in the middle. So there are game features that you can play on the second one that you cannot do on the first one, that I hear are pretty fun for older kids. Another minor difference is the Tonie 2 feels slightly heavier to me than the Tonie 1. So overall, my final thoughts, if you are in the market to buy a Toniebox like I am, I went with the Toniebox 2 and I'm very satisfied with it. It has more space It has the fun new features, the games, the alarm option, all the options I went over earlier. So I think the Toniebox 2 is definitely worth it. However, if you already own the first one, I don't think you need to necessarily upgrade to the second just for the added features. But if you are looking and debating which one should I buy, I would recommend buying the second one. That's what I did, and I'm very happy with it.